Hey guys, Angela here, and since I got some new clothes, I'm going to do a new what's in the bag. Alright guys, so I got my TaylorMade R11 TP hybrid. It's a 19-degree 4 hybrid, it's actually standard loft right now. It's actually a pretty old club, 5 years old I think. Has the Acura 60i stiff flex shaft in it, kind of a matte finish, so really nice feeling when you glide your hand across it. And then the grip is just the Golf Pride multi-compound gray, white, and blue grip, nothing special. Okay, so moving on to the next club, I have my Airburner 3-wood. It is it's a 3-wood, yeah, a high loft flow, so it's 16.5 degrees. Normal 3-wood loft is 15 degrees. I've already done my what's in the bag, forgot to say, for my hybrid and my 3-wood, so I'm not going to get into too much depth with these clubs, but just like a little recap. The speed slot here, meant to increase the sweet spot on the face, and it gets ball speeds up. Yeah, but this is a pretty nice club. One thing I forgot to mention was a little fin here. I don't know what the fin does, but the fin looks pretty cool. But the shaft in this one, you can probably already see my video too, but it's a Graphite USA, or Graphite Design USA, 50 gram regular flex shaft, or no, stiff flex here, regular flex here. So the way that works is that the shaft has a softer tip, so it's like a regular flex tip, but it's stiff up here. So having like a softer tip increases spin rates and gets the ball higher in the air. And lastly, I have my M1. So the M1 is a pretty sweet driver. I've hit it twice, so haven't really hit it much, but from what I've from what I've done so far, really awesome. Shaft is a Kurokaji stiff 60 gram flex. So like give you guys a little insight on how it's set and like what the options are. So on the front here, kind of like the SLDR and the R15, you have the sliding tract for a weight in the front of the club. So this like puts a weight in a fade setting or a draw setting. So the weight is actually in a full fade setting right now. As you can see, the weight is all the way in the toe, and I'll get to that, why it is. And then also you'll see that there's a track that goes through the spine, and that's all the way in the lower section. So the way TaylorMade fitted me for this driver is actually like pretty crazy. I never even thought of it. So they gave me a 12 degree. I normally don't even use a 12 degree driver. I don't know, like when I first saw it, I'm like, why did I get a 12 degree? And then I started thinking about it, and then I realized it's set at lower. And like this club came from TaylorMade, like set like this. I haven't touched it yet, so it came set at lower. So I'm like, okay, so why don't they just give me a 10.5 degree driver? Why would they give me a 12 degree driver and set it into a lower position? And then I realized that when you set a club to lower, close the face a bit. So they put the weight in the toe for two reasons. One, to counteract the closed face, so counteract like that pull draw, and then also to make the sweet spot in the toe bigger, because that's where I miss most of my shots, in the toe. And then now this spine, the spine of the club, it's set all the way to the lowest position. So center of gravity is high, so not as much spin. The reason for that is so that literally you don't get as much spin on the ball, so it comes out a bit lower, but rolls out a lot farther, and it doesn't get penetrated by the wind as much. But having the 12 degree set at 10.5, and then with a lower option there, it's really at like a 9.25 degree driver. So now, like if I got this driver in 10.5 degrees, and I set this to lower, and then set that to lower, then it comes out to like an 8 degree driver, 7.5 degree driver, and that's comes out pretty low, tough to get off the ground even for somebody that doesn't have like a crazy fast swing speed. So that's kind of the insight on how TaylorMade fitted me for this driver. So it's pretty advanced. This is why when a couple of my buddies have asked me, like, did you get fitted or just buy it online? And I said, no, I got fitted. And they asked me why. And I said, you never know what kind of adjustments they can make, probably for the better. And you're not an expert, so I suggest like get fitted for a driver if you can. But if you can't, there's always enough options to just buy one off the rack and then play around with it as you please. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. This is my What's in the Bag part 2 with my new clubs. So there won't be another What's in the Bag out probably until like next year, January or February, depending on like what kind of new clubs I get, or if I even get like new wedges. Probably have it out in January. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment below and give me a like. Then I'll know to do another one of these. But if you didn't, then I won't do another one. Thanks for watching. Bye.